Forever. Dog.
Honestly, I was thinking maybe we could. This has been a little bit crazy and different than I was expecting, and no one's here. So I thought, but I think maybe we could play
stop
a
crying,
game.
Honey, please. I can't deal with my brother crying.
It's honestly
Drew,
hard
chime in.
because
Yeah. Nick, I don't like when you cry. It makes us. What's going on?
Drew, chime in, babe.
Drew,
Okay, I'm
honestly,
I'm
Drew.
chiming in.
no.
Drew, I can't watch my brother cry like this. Please, baby, chime
Drew,
in.
honestly, if you could just say something that could pull me out of this thing that I'm in right now,
Drew,
because
I
it's
need
deep
a
and it's
pointer
dark.
that's there
Okay,
with me that
okay,
chimes
It's
in,
dark in here,
babe.
Drew.
Honey, I am
Drew,
here.
to be honest with you, it's really dark in here, and I'm
Please
looking
help
for a
my
light, and
brother.
I'm praying to God that you can
Baby,
be that
please
light that I
help my
need on this
brother.
on this
I can't
Christmas.
be married
Nick,
to someone that doesn't
Nick.
chime in.
What?
Nick, I'm here for you. Okay. Whenever you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you. You're gonna get through it. Whatever you're going through,
You'll be there for me.
I'm
No.
always here for you.
No.
These 5 words you say to me, you'll be there for me.
Mhm.
Would you
Like
guys
in the
still be
song?
friends if I was dead?
Yeah, we definitely would.
100%, maybe even
That is
better
so
friends.
rude.
Maybe faster than you'd imagine,
Maybe.
I bet. So why don't we, I guess there is one game that I would have liked to play, and honestly,
I
it
would
would
like
cheer
to
me up.
play. It's me, Mario.
Hey. Well, there's one game it would honestly cheer me up a lot if we could play it, but it's maybe not one that we could play
Come
because
on.
we're
What-
on
What game?
Zoom
What
instead.
game?
But the game
Is it
you
Chase the
remember it,
Butler?
Meg.
What is it? Chase the Butler?
You remember it's
Pinch
Daddy's Little
the
Helper.
Pilgrim? Oh, Daddy's Little Helper. Oh
Daddy's
my God,
Little
Drew,
Helper.
you never played that baby.
I've never played
This
it.
is
I'd
the
love to play.
This is
Me
the first year that's going to
more.
pass where we
Me
don't really
more.
get to play Daddy's Little Helper. Well, Drew, honestly, the way the game works is we break the wishbone to decide who gets to be Daddy's helper for Christmas dinner. And
Okay.
Daddy's helper gets to hold the trash bag while Daddy slides the big gross part of the turkey into the trash bag. Because you have to have, that's two
It's a
person
two-person
job.
job. So
Doesn't
the
that not
prize is.
sound fun, Drew? Because you're looking
Yeah.
at him with
No.
a blank stare.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think throwing out the gross part of the turkey should be a prize. I think it should be the loser. The loser should have to do that. Maybe.
Throwing out the turkey isn't the prize. It's helping Daddy. That's the surprise. That's the prize.
Yeah, I guess I'll remember that next time Daddy comes around
Yeah.
and you don't get to help him because you don't think it's a
Yeah.
prize, babe.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
won't
fun
be
to
in the
help?
game,
Is
I
it
guess.
fun to help Daddy?
It's
Well,
fun.
does a shit bear in the woods?
Honestly, you're gonna try to tell me that you wouldn't like a pat on the back from Daddy and for him to tell you that you did a good job helping him.
Yeah, you're right.
That's surprise.
You're right. I take
Jesus,
it back.
Drew.
Well, Nick,
No, I
you have
take
the
it back.
turkey. Why don't you pull the
Okay.
wishbone?
Yeah, but pull the wishbone.
Okay. Okay. Hey, it's not very loud, so people aren't even gonna hear it.
Yeah.
It looks like I guess I
What'd you
won,
do?
so I guess I'm just gonna hold the trash
I'll
bag
act
and
like
slide
I'm
the
Daddy.
turkey in.
Nicholas, you're the good boy. I'm going to let you throw away the chicken. I'm going
That
to
was
let you
good.
throw away the chicken. Doesn't that sound like him, babe?
That
Where
actually
is-
does sound
where is
exactly like
Daddy?
him.
Is he?
Daddy's
yeah,
at
is he at
Krampus.
the?
He's on the Zoom call with Grampus. Remember? Jesus,
Well,
Drew.
are they on a Zoom call or are they out to dinner?
Drew, can I have an aside? Let me pull you aside really quick. Meg,
Yeah.
go ahead and plug your ears so I can have an aside with Drew. Drew, you honestly absolutely have to get it together. This is the 4th year in a row that you have been here and at Christmas, and there won't be a 5th if you don't get it together and stop acting the way that you've been acting the whole time that
Okay,
we've
but
been
Nick,
talking.
okay, I hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're
Mhm.
saying. However, I can't help but just think that the reason that no one else is coming into this Zoom is because
Mhm.
of your sister. And it's because of the volatile things she has said to me in the past at our
Mhm.
dinner parties and in front of people. And I can't help but think people don't want to subject themselves to that again this year.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Drew, and I'm gonna say that I totally understand that, and I totally agree, and I know that it's not me the reason why people didn't show up. I know it is.
Oh
but
my God!
no, we
I just had a
do-
night
we take care
terror.
of
I'm
Megan.
sorry. I fell asleep
it's no
during
problem. We
when
were
I was
just-
plugging my
we-
ears and
No,
I had
we
a
were
night
just talking-
terror
We just
really
finished
quick.
up. We were just talking about. We were just talking, and it doesn't matter what we were talking about. And
Okay.
let's get back.
I
Okay.
have no. What were you saying then?
Nothing.
You're
we were
being
just
so
touching base.
suspicious.
No.
Yeah.
Are you
No,
sure you were just
nothing.
touching base?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
talking about our Paris trip.
We were just we were touching base. And you know that.
I want to tell you guys something about the Secret Santa. I know there was a $100 limit, but I actually made you guys presents.
You did.
No, it wasn't a limit. That was a minimum. You had to spend that
I
much.
know it was what does that mean?
$100? Is that what you said?
Well, I didn't spend $100 because I made it out of stuff I can find around.
I spent $300.
But okay. Anyway, Nick, I made you these pants out of Ziploc bags, so they're a little bit see-through. How do you like them?
These
Those are
definitely.
cool.
I
What
mean,
do you
they
think?
definitely don't look like they're worth $100.
They're
I
not.
guess I have a lot of there's a lot of pockets. I guess.
Drew,
Megan, it wasn't a
But honey-
$100 limit. It was a $100 minimum that you had to
are
buy.
obsessed with money. You
Yeah,
are
I'm obsessed with
literally the
money.
guy from Blake
Honey.
Check. That guy, that older
That
guy
he's-
from Blake Check. You're that
The
guy.
older one or the boy?
You're the
Older
main
one.
one. The older
the main
one.
one.
Are you talking about the man who drives the car? 'Cause
Mr.
that guy's just a limo
McIntosh.
driver.
Mr. Macintosh.
Mr. McIntosh is actually a little boy, and anybody who's seen Blank Check
I
would
don't
know
know
that.
if that's a kid. Drew, you
No,
told me
Mr.
that was
McIntosh is a boy.
Drew told me that it
Mr.
was
He's a
a
little
kid.
boy.
Mr. McIntosh doesn't exist, but the boy pretends to be Mr. McIntosh.
He pretends to be Mr. McIntosh.
The
So Mr.
boy.
McIntosh
You
is
said
actually
he was
a
a
little
guy
boy.
when we watched the movie. You said, "Look at
The
how
boy.
funny
He
that
said,
The
get
guy
a load
is."
of this guy.
The little boy.
He said, get a
Drew
load
said,
of
"Look
him."
at that guy. He's so funny." So I thought he was like an adult.
Megan, you
No,
weren't
that's a little
watching the
boy.
movie? The whole...
I was watching it, but I don't know. Someone could look really young and be older.
She's actually, Meg's really, and you should know this by now, honestly, Drew. Meg's really trusting, and Meg is really vulnerable and really trusting. And anything
Yeah.
you say,
I take
Meg's
literally.
going to take that as a fact.
You said,
And
"Look
she's
at
gonna
that
take
funny
it as the
guy."
truth.
You said that,
Yeah.
Drew. You said that,
Yeah,
babe.
I did, honey, but
Mm.
I meant kid.
Okay, so present number 2 is for Drew. Close your eyes, baby. Open
Okay.
them. This is a painting I painted with your head on Shrek's body.
Okay. I really just find that...
Ta-da!
Well,
Da-da-da-da.
thank you. First of all, thank you. Second thing we need to speak to is I just don't understand how you thought that would be something I would like.
Well, it's not the only
Mhm.
present, mister.
But can we talk about why you did that? Because Nick, you don't know this story, but
Mhm.
Megan and I actually went to go see Shrek 2 together in the theater. And
Mhm.
she leaned over to me during the movie and she whispered
That's the
in
one
my...
with the cat in it.
I
Yes.
love that one.
She loves it. She leaned over to me and she said, she leaned over and she whispered, she said, "Baby, I wish you had the body of Shrek." And I said, "What?
Oh.
Megan, what are you talking
Mhm.
about?" She said, Come on,
Green?
just a
And
little.
I meant it. It's
Yeah, I
my
didn't-
ultimate fantasy.
Yeah, I didn't really understand it, but ever since, she's always putting my head on Shrek's
Ooh,
body.
That's so
Shrekky,
weird.
Mr.
Honestly,
Shrek.
it actually seems like maybe that's more a gift for Meg than it is a gift for you, Drew.
Mr.
Yeah.
Shrek.
And this,
your,
I'm gonna. I have to tell you, that,
due. Mr. Shrek. You're
is that one like you're a teacher and Shrek is your student?
I'm Shrek's boss, and I go, "Mr. Shrek, Maggie will see you in her office now. Don't bother to be wearing any underwear." Baby, why does this
That
bother
sounds
you
really
so
awful.
bad?
It doesn't bother me. It is fun. At the end of the day, it is fun, but I don't quite understand. I guess I just don't understand it. 'Cause
Well, you like
Yeah,
Reese
I'm having a
Witherspoon.
hard time understanding it too.
You're
I
obsessed
do
with
like
Reese
Reese.
Witherspoon.
I am
Honestly,
Reese Witherspoon.
Hey, who can blame you?
Who's
Reese
not?
Witherspoon's who can blame you? Reese Witherspoon's a damn bombshell.
What are we on, Joe Rogan show? Okay, so I guess what I have to say is this
Okay.
is
This
the
is
only
where
gift.
I learned a lot of how to do a. Yeah.
Wait, what? You learned a lot about how to what? He?
You know, be a man and take care of all your things and your
Mhm.
man things and take care of people and protecting people and being strong and big.
You've learned
and
to protect people
also
because of
a
Joe
lot
Rogan.
about. Yeah, I know, and a lot about supplements and strength
Yeah.
and
Fear
things
factor.
like that. Fear factor and
Yeah.
things like that.
Oh my God, what's this? A
Mhm.
note that's on the painting. Let me turn it around
what
and
does
read
it
it
say?
to you. It says that you have earned the right to bring me to medieval times. I didn't buy the tickets yet, but I thought we could go on your dime, baby.
Baby, I love this. So this was attached. This is on the back of the painting that you... On the
This
back
is
of the
the
Shrek
second
painting?
part of the gift. You get
It's
to buy tickets for us to go to medieval times, and you love it.
So did you already get the tickets? Did you reserve us the
I
spot?
thought you could get us tickets for today, tomorrow, whenever you want.
So
to
his
take
gift is that.
me.
So Drew's gift is that. So Drew's gift is
Mhm.
one a picture of the picture of Shrek with him on it.
Which I worked
and then the
really
other
15
gift-
minutes on.
And then the other gift for Drew is that he buys you tickets to a show.
It's an
A dinner
It's
show?
an invitation to get tickets.
That's
To
really
medieval
weird.
time.
I'm so excited.
But speaking of gifts, I wanted to ask both of you, what was your favorite gift that you ever got from your mommy? And maybe to start that off, I can tell you my favorite gift I ever got from my mommy. No, I actually.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, to be honest with you, when we go to a dinner like that, I like to have a couple of questions written
But
down.
sometimes you
just so I can ask
sign up
everybody
to
if it
do
looks
weird
too
stuff,
quiet.
like sometimes you sponsor stuff that like I know, like you just start talking about in your real life. Do you not
Okay,
remember
well, if you're
when
gonna
you signed up to be the toilet prince at Lowe's shopping center? You started wearing that potty hat, and then you kept saying,
Yeah.
"Did you get hired to ask us about toilet paper?" And you kept saying no, but we found out 6 years later you actually were getting paid to do that.
Yeah, and it didn't pay very much at all, honestly, and I'm having a hard time. And if I could tell you the truth, and I guess since you're prying, as you always do, you're good at prying. Your fingers are the best little pryers I've ever met.
Thank you.
This question
Thank
is
you.
sponsored by Hallmark and Hallmark gift cards.
Knew it.
So the question was,
How did they even
what is
know
your
you're
favorite
asking
gift from
me?
mommy?
Find you.
And
How did they find
yeah, it's really
you?
weird. They were like, we'll give you. It doesn't pay very much. It's just actually a couple cards for free, really. But they said if you bring up Hallmark's question of the holidays at your next gathering, then you get a couple Christmas cards for free. And this is the question that they asked, and that would be, what's your favorite gift that you've ever gotten from your mommy?
My favorite gift that mommy got me was probably a fireman's poster.
Oh, I remember that. It was 98 Degrees. Do you remember the band 98 Degrees, Nick?
Yes, baby.
Mhm.
It was the band. They were all dressed up as firemen,
Mm-hmm.
putting out a fire. And
That sounds hot.
She got
But
that
Emma,
for
you're
me.
actually gonna have to take that out because Hallmark isn't gonna approve of that
Their
last question.
wieners, the picture of their wieners in their pants were poking out. I've never seen that happen before. The poster.
yeah. That was your favorite
That was my
gift?
first.
How old were you?
I was like 14.
Jeez.
It's the first time I
That's
seen
really
the
weird.
outline.
Yeah.
What's your
really weird.
favorite gifts from Mama?
My favorite gift I ever got from mom was that shoe that's a little bit taller than the other because you know that one of my legs is too long and my hip hurts usually
Yeah.
if I don't
told
wear that
you
shoe.
to stop bringing that up in family like occasions because we don't. People start feeling weird and
No, I think it's cool. People
Bad.
ask about it. They say, "Why is that shoe looks taller than that shoe?" And I say, "Well, I have a problem with my hips, and one of my legs is longer than
and
the
then
other."
people feel bad, and then they get to
No,
keep talking to
honey.
me.
No, I like that part of it.
It's okay. I think it's great.
But then,
Remember this,
but look at us. The topic of conversation now is Nick.
Mm,
but it's okay, honey.
I love it.
It's okay.
I don't love it.
This is real life. Remember, listen. That one year I got the Skechers shape ups so we could both be, walking on the same level.
Yeah.
I said to Nick, I'll get shape
Mhm.
ups. You put on your shoes, and we went on that walk, and I
Yeah.
thought it was really bonding. Did you think so, Nick?
Yeah, same height for the first time that we've
It's not
ever.
that I have a
ever.
problem with the shoes. I just feel like once we bring up the shoes, it's an interesting topic. Everybody only wants to talk about them, and it doesn't leave anyone else's room to grow.
It's totally fine.
You know,
Well,
Yeah,
that's a perfect transition, Drew. Why don't you tell us what your favorite gift from your mommy was?
baby, please
well,
don't cry during this.
Yeah, seriously, don't.
But it's hard.
Try
You
not
always
to.
cry
It's
when you talk
hard.
about
You
your
remember?
mom.
Remember she gave. Oh God.
Here we go, Mr.
Remember
Waterworks.
she gave the guy. Megan, you had your time. Let me tell what my favorite gift from my mommy was. Okay, for
Hey,
once,
Mr. Sentimental.
my mommy gave me her pickle necklace. Do you know about her pickle necklace, Nick? I've already told Megan about it.
And the story grosses me out every time.
My
but-
mother,
I love you, baby, but it is a gross story.
my mother's mother, my grandmother, grew up right near Coney Island, and one year she went into Nathan's, and she was the 100th person to walk into the Nathan's hot dog in Coney Island. And on that day, they gave her a faux gold necklace of a hot dog. And so my grandma gave it to her mom, and my mom, gave it to me.
Mhm.
And she said, "May you always remember the beaches and the Nathan's hot dogs, because you've come from a long line of people who love hot dogs." So
Yeah.
now every Christmas, I like to take out my gold hot dog necklace from Nathan's that's been passed down 2
Aw.
generations.
Well, I'm glad your
And I
granny
was-
gave her free necklace, babe.
And I was going to give it to
No.
Megan. I was going to give it to Megan this year. because we're not having kids anytime soon. So
Or you said we are having kids time soon, or
we
we're
are not.
God
We're
only
not.
knows.
I know.
Only God knows.
And
Only God knows when you're going to have a kid.
I was going to give it to Megan this year for Christmas, but as far as things go right now, we've alienated ourselves
From
so
the
much
family,
that it's just us three in this Zoom
Babe,
chat.
I would
And
like you to get me something that costs money more than that necklace.
Well, you got me Ziploc bag pants. And guess what, Meg? And to be honest with you, yeah, I'll tell you the truth. I did get you for Secret Santa. Secret
what'd you
Santa,
get me?
and I got you an iPod Nano Deluxe, which is $250.
I haven't seen those since
and it's
the
a little
90s.
bit bigger than No, this one's an iPod Nano Deluxe. It's a little bit bigger than the iPod Nano, and it's newer.
Like
That's
a
a great
taco
gift,
deluxe
$60.
from Taco
That's
That's a very nice gift, and you can use it.
Yeah.
You
I
can
got it
use
at a good
music
price
on
too.
my phone.
A guy sold it to me.
If I listen
It was
to
a good
music on my
price.
phone.
Well, that sucks. I have no need for Ziploc pants. So what do you think about that?
You're not
I
being
actually
nice.
also I did
You're
want
not
to
being
ask
nice. You're
I
not
did
being
wanna
nice to
also-
me about the thing I took so long to make.
you. Yeah, and you know how long it took me to make enough money to buy you an iPod Nano Deluxe? Forever. It took
didn't
a
ask
really
for
long
that.
time to work for that.
And honey,
You guys
I
are
would
making me the Grinch.
I would never even dream about giving you this hot dog necklace if I go back and forth. Should I? Shouldn't I? And I know you want something
I don't
money. I know you
want
want the
it.
glitz.
I don't want the
You want the glitz and the glamour, but this is something that's called meaningful gift.
I don't want it. Something else, please. A Panera gift card.
Megan, you can't
Maybe you
always
can
ask
draw-
for a Panera gift card every year. You have to ask for something. Come on,
Honestly,
honey.
I mean, I wouldn't walk into the place if I didn't have a gift card. It's too expensive for what it is. Small sandwiches,
Nick,
not very much soup. It's not worth it.
Laugh. You should do
it's
stand up
not
if
good.
that's what you're going to say.
No, but you know what?
I've been
That's what the
thinking about
holidays
doing
are
it.
about. Panera's not good.
It isn't very good. I did want to ask you guys, what is your favorite Christmas picture you ever drew?
Oh,
Ever
that we ever
drew?
drew.
Yeah, your favorite Christmas picture you ever drew. Mine was a picture of a tree, but it was blue because I was feeling silly.
Oh, that's funny. I like that. Nick.
That's really silly.
What about you, Megan?
You guys have a favorite Christmas
I
picture?
drew a beautiful portrait of myself that I was going to give you last year, Drew. But you woke up Christmas morning with a big pimple. And for some reason, I couldn't see myself giving you a gift that day. And I just kind of forgot about it. What was your favorite picture you drew for Christmas?
I think that my favorite picture was the pine cone. Remember the pine cone?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't stop talking about it.
It was a nice drawing
Nick,
of a pine cone, I thought.
I went on a hike with Megan, and we were.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, it was so nice. We were going.
Baby,
the sun was
baby.
What? The sun was setting. I love you too, honey. The sun was setting, and we were walking, and this pine cone just fell out of a tree, and it bopped Megan right on the head, and she went. Boing.
She made that noise?
She made that noise. We were laughing so hard. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I'm not going to laugh
ever.
at something like that. Every memory you love is
It
something
was-
that injures me.
No,
baby.
you weren't
Oh, that
injured,
wouldn't
honey.
hurt you too bad.
It was just a little pine cone. And then we picked up the pine cone, and I said, "You know what? This is so beautiful." And I got back. I took out I went to my crafting corner, took out some paper, and I drew it. And it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever drawn.
You know, we had dinner that night, and Drew had the picture on the table, and I instinctively, when I was serving dinner, took it and, threw it away. And, 5 minutes later, I see him crying in the
Before
trash
everybody-
can.
You threw away the picture before everybody had even eaten yet?
Yeah,
You were
I was
serving the
clearing
dinner
the
and
table.
you
I was clearing the table. I
grabbed
was
it
bringing
off?
the plates over, and Drew started crying. He's digging in the trash can. He said, "Where is it? Where is it, baby? You remember this? Where is it? Where is
Yeah,
the
but
picture
why-
I drew?"
My question for you is, why is it your instinct to throw away something that I drew?
Because baby,
why
I
is
didn't
that
know
your
that was
instinct?
something you drew. I thought, "Oh, fiddle me this, fiddle me that." I was just clearing the table.
What?
I was clearing the table.
Fiddle me this, fiddle me that, and then you threw it in the trash?
Fiddle
Yeah.
me this, fiddle me that. I'm cleaning
Yeah.
up. I'm gathering
Drew,
my belongings.
fiddle me this, fiddle me that, give me that.
Give me this, give me that.
yeah.
Throw it away.
Give me this, give me
Bring out
that,
the
throw it away.
pasta, where's the meat?
For another day.
You know.
Well, the whole thing, fiddle me this, fiddle
But
me
you
that.
just
Give me this,
didn't
give me
know- I
that.
didn't
Throw it away, see it
I
another
didn't know
day.
it was your painting or picture or drawer. But then I got it out. We got it out. We saved it, baby.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
but
need
it
to
was
hold on to
I've
the
seen
past.
it. It's
Yeah,
it's
it was
really good.
covered.
It's crumpled, but it's
It was
good.
covered in marinara.
Oh!
So we had to cut around. We had to
Oh.
cut
Honey.
around the picture, and now it's
I
a
thought-
circular shape because it was just stained with marinara. But that's neither. We don't need to get into that. But in
Just around
answer
the
to your
edges,
question,
huh?
Nick, that was my favorite drawing.
Oh, I love that, Drew.
Should we all say something
And-
we're thankful for?
Sure.
Yeah.
I am thankful that Drew's bowling league asked him not to show. Sorry, I almost threw up. I am thankful. Let me try that again. I'm thankful that Drew's bowling league asked him to not show up anymore because then we got our Tuesdays back.
Yeah, it was a blessing in disguise.
Aw.
It was a blessing in disguise.
How do you feel about not being allowed on the bowling team anymore, Drew?
I was really upset.
Baby, come on.
Mm. And your sadness about this actually brought Megan joy?
I don't get it. You
Baby,
know?
we have our Tuesdays back though. That's like movie
I know,
night.
honey, but it
Thai
was
nut
my
spicy.
only outlet.
You're only out.
Outlet outside the home.
Really?
Outside the home.
That hurts,
Outs-
babe. You're only
See, this
outlet.
is what Nick. This is what I'm talking about. The
That's
fights.
your only outlet.
Yes.
That sucks, babe. You're saying that to my face. You're
saying it to your
only
face.
Your
outlet.
face? I think you have to think a little deeper, Drew, and maybe feel about who in your life feels like they can be that outlet
The
for
bowl.
you.
I bowl with you, babe. I bowl with you.
Yeah,
Let's
set
throw
a couple things
balls
up, knock them
a couple
down.
pins down.
Drew, let's throw them up and throw
You
throw a
can't
couple
bowl.
up and knock a couple down.
I don't know. I don't know a lot, but I know you can't just bowl in your house.
Yeah, I can set. Yeah, you
Yeah,
set up
you
a
can.
couple
Anything
things.
could
You
be a
roll
ball.
something.
Anything
Yeah.
could be pins.
You can't.
True.
You can't bowl in your
Baby,
house.
you need to
Have
take
you
a chance.
have you ever seen Beverly Hills Hillbillies, the movie, the film,
No, I have not.
the Beverly Hills Hillbillies? The hillbillies, they get oils and then they move to
Nick, I kept
Beverly
telling
Hills
you,
and
I
they have
don't
a
think
bowling
that
alley in
movie
their house.
is real. I think that's something you made up.
Yeah.
I don't think
I've never
it's a
heard
real
of-
movie.
I've never heard of that movie,
that
Nick.
It's really good. Grandpa showed me it.
I don't know if he did. I don't know if that's a real movie.
Well, I would tell you that I'm. How about this? I'm grateful that Grandpa showed. I'm grateful for the movie Beverly Hills Hillbillies.
You have an unhealthy attachment to Grampus. He didn't even show up today.
I know.
Yeah,
I can't believe he didn't show up.
You know?
Honestly, you know the thing I like to say about Grandpa is that he is like a lemon, and that is that he's tough and bitter on the outside,
Mhm.
and he is sour and bitter on the inside.
That doesn't sound
When
like
you
a
really
best
get to know
friend.
him.
That's nice.
The sour part's the part that you have to work a little bit to get to.
Drew, what are you thankful for, baby? Besides my wet pussy.
Megan, don't say that.
What?
Megan,
He's so
see, this is what
crazy about saying that.
It's nothing.
my
There's nothing
husband.
crazy. Megan, there's nothing crazy about saying that I'm thankful for your wet pussy. And let the record show, I am very thankful for your wet pussy.
Not in front of my
But this
brother,
is what
Nick,
this
but-
is a repeat. Exactly. This is what happened in Florida. People are still
Mhm.
talking about it. You got off the Sea-Doo.
It's true.
Do you remember that? And you said, "What am I
Basic-
thankful? What am I thankful for? My wet pussy." And then you went like,
Yeah.
"Boom!"
Because I just came out of the water.
and it was
Which is sort
I
of
know.
crazy. Which is sort of crazy in so many ways because to be saying for your shirt to be off and your breasts to be
Yes.
out and sort of and you're flipping off your family is sort of
Yeah.
the same thing in what would you call it? You know, it's sort of an analogy for saying
Yeah.
something like, "Are you grateful for my wet?"
I said,
Pussy,
I didn't say are you. I
because-
said besides.
Besides, yeah, you're
Of course.
you're all grateful for yeah. The two are sort of the same sort
Well,
of
the
an
family
act.
vacation thing was a joke because I
And
just came out of water.
I think it's evidence of a
Yeah,
pattern
but
of behavior.
yes,
a pattern
And I
of
think that
behavior
was triggering for
and
me because
disrespect.
I remember you did the exact same thing when we were in Florida. You did the
Yeah.
exact same thing.
Okay, well,
It's a
why don't
pattern.
you?
A
What
pattern
Okay.
of just. It's a
Okay.
pattern of disrespect and not caring about other people and other people's lives.
Well, I have a meeting soon.
I did-
I'm gonna have to get off this holiday Zoom, but I do want to know.
Wait,
what
before we
Drew's-
go, can I ask you guys who's your favorite Santa?
Yeah, we need to do who's your favorite Santa, but also Drew, if you don't say something you're thankful for, and if it doesn't
Okay.
directly relate to me, I'm gonna piss myself.
Okay, Megan.
And I'm
I
gonna
am
keep what my favorite Santa is in the back of my mind, so I can answer that when we leave before we leave.
Megan, I'm thankful that for our cuddles. I'm thankful for our spooning. I'm thankful for our very gentle kisses that some would argue aren't even kisses. The little butterfly kisses that we give each other with our eyelashes.
Who would argue,
I would
that
argue
they're
they're
not?
not. I would argue they're not kisses.
How?
I
Why are
would.
they not? We're touching. Everything touches a kiss.
They're
yeah,
smaller.
that's what I would
they're
say. Just gentle.
well, they're
Sometimes,
smaller.
not
They're
too
not
much.
as wet.
You don't
They're
know
not
how
as-
gentle
they're
my
sort of
guy is,
drier.
though, Nick. You don't know. He doesn't always want to be kissed other places than his little
Yeah.
eyelashes.
He asked you not to kiss
Big,
him.
I
big,
did.
big
Any other way?
eyelashes, actually.
I did. I asked her not
So
to.
Drew, you asked Meg
And-
to not be kissing you in any other way other than
Well,
that.
sometimes we do, but
Well, sometimes we do, but it's mostly just they're called
they're underrated. Eyelash kisses
Butterfly?
are underrated.
butterfly kisses.
I would
then-
say they've got. I'd say we got them nailed
Kisses.
on the rating scale of what's good and bad. I would say that one's nailed as far as how good or bad it is. Bad.
Butterfly
go ahead.
kisses.
You know, I'm getting a text from Grandpa.
What did he say? Why is he texting you?
He sent.
Yeah, why is Grandpa's texting you?
He texted me the Zoom link. He said we need you in here more than ever.
He needs
You're
you.
not
gonna
You've been
go.
invited to that Zoom?
I did get the invitation. I don't
Mhm.
want to leave. I don't
Just
want to
go,
leave
babe.
right
Just
now.
go.
But
Just
listen,
go.
Megan, I'm not going to do this because I don't want to hear. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for going. But I just want to say that your family was my family for a while, and I can't turn my back on them.
Go
You know,
have sex with
Nick,
my grandpas.
Yeah, tell Daniel I said that if he doesn't if he doesn't pay me back, that it's gonna be bad for him. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Drew.
I love you, but I can't.
I love
forgive
you.
Merry Christmas.
I won't forgive you.
I love you.
Merry
I love
Christmas
you
and
both.
happy holidays
Merry
to you
Christmas
and
and
yours.
happy holidays to you. And Megan, honey, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm coming home.
Really?
Yeah, baby, that's the big gift.
Well,
That's the
open
big
your eyes and say that. You keep closing your eyes when you say it. I can't believe
Mhm.
you.
It's hard to believe
Megan.
you when your eyes are closed.
gift. I love you. I love you.
Oh, he's
Oh,
okay.
I guess
well,
he
he didn't even.
didn't finish what he was saying.
Do you really think he's gonna?
This is
oh my
now
god! I just
weird.
got a
This is
text
really
from my
weird 'cause
mom.
it's-
Mommy just texted me. Let me open
We
it.
have the same
Should I
mommy.
open it? Oh, it
Yeah, I
says
guess.
don't come into the Zoom.
Yeah, I didn't get that text, so maybe they're still waiting to send mine out after.
Should we do what's your favorite Santa? Even though this is
Yeah.
a huge bummer, my own husband doesn't even want to be on this Zoom holiday.
It's actually been a pretty big waste of time.
You know what, Nikki? I'm glad it's just me and you. Say it back.
You're glad it's just me and you.
I'm glad it's just me and you right now. Say it back
Mhm.
if you want.
And I would say that my favorite Santa that I've ever been in touch with was that one at Menards. His pants
this
were a little bit.
sandwich is good.
Wait, while I was telling that, did you start eating your sandwich?
Yeah, because I figured Drew's not staying. It's just me and you. I don't think any of our family's coming. I might as well dig in.
Yeah, well, I was thinking maybe we would dig into our feelings and sort of how we feel about the holidays.
Too much tomato. Go on. Your favorite Santa is blank.
No, I don't want to do it now.
Okay, so my favorite
you're eating a
Santa is
sandwich.
probably... No, go on. I want to know.
Okay, well, I'll put the sandwich down for 4 seconds so I
Okay,
can say it
fine.
at least. Jeez.
Sorry, it's really heavy.
My favorite Santa would be the one at Menards. His pants were a little bit thinner, so his legs were warmer. His thighs were warm. He had really warm thighs. I saw him 4 times
What?
that year.
You liked the way his thighs felt on your body when you sat on him.
His thighs were warmer than their thighs are usually warm, but his were warmer. I was actually thinking there might be something wrong with his health, like a flu or something, because his legs were so warm. But I went back 4 times to see him that year.
I'm actually
and I
not
asked-
allowed at Myers because something weird happened with a
No,
birdhouse.
Menards.
I'm actually not allowed there
No,
either.
you got it wrong. It's Menards.
Oh, I'm not allowed in Myers. I'm not allowed in Menards either because something weird happened with a water slide in there, and I just haven't been able to come back. They have my picture up on the wall, but
Did you try to go down the water slides in there? Because those aren't for you to go down there. That people buy them
But
and
I
then
didn't
they can
know
put them
that,
at their
Nikki.
house.
I didn't know that.
Well,
Well, there was
there's
no
no-
sign.
Yeah, but there was no water in it either.
So,
So when
who
there's no
cares?
water on the slide, you can't go down it.
Who care
You
about
know that.
water? You're sliding down.
It's a water slide, isn't it? Isn't it, girlfriend?
I think my favorite Santa is our Uncle Frico. Because I think Uncle Frico is somebody we're related to, so I guess he's my favorite Santa because he does Santa too. So.
Daddy did used to have. Daddy did used to have Uncle Frico
Daddy
bring
Daycare.
our presents.
Remember
by.
that movie, Daddy Daycare?
I actually was really upset when I found out that it was actually Uncle Frico instead of actually Santa. I don't think I came out of my room for a year and a half.
But
when I found out
that why would
that he
you
wasn't
not want
really Santa.
Santa to be someone you know? Like Uncle Frico is also Santa Claus, and he brings us gifts.
Well, to be honest with you,
People
Uncle
just
Frico,
know him as Santa, but he is our uncle.
Uncle Frico isn't really Santa.
What did you say?
Uncle Frico isn't Santa. Uncle Frico dresses like Santa.
Something I don't understand. Our
So,
Uncle Frico is
Daddy
Santa. He gives me gifts in Christmas, and he's
Daddy gives Uncle
from the
Frico
North
the gifts.
Pole.
Daddy gives Uncle Frico the gifts in a big bag, and then Uncle Frico brings them to the door.
If Dad gave
Did you ever notice that he didn't go
the gifts, then how could Uncle Frico have the red bag when he comes over on Christmas Day? It doesn't make any sense.
Daddy gave Uncle Frico the red bag.
That doesn't seem
Have
like
you ever
something
noticed
Daddy
that?
would do.
Did you ever? How is Santa Claus supposed to get into the house? Timmy. How does Uncle Frico get into the house? Front door.
Yeah.
See, they're different. Uncle Frico's not Santa.
But he looked like him.
Yeah, he dressed like him.
But he
Sometimes.
looks like him too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a beard. Like, it's fake. You know how sometimes he has a beard, sometimes he doesn't? That's fake.
Are you joking me?
It's not real.
You're literally not kidding, Nick.
No.
Tell me if you're
I
kidding.
didn't mean to be joking you or anything, but Uncle Frico's not really Santa. He just dresses like it and brings our presents. Did you notice that the presents that Santa Uncle Frico brings actually do say Daddy on them from Daddy? That's
struggle sometimes reading the labels because I'm so excited to open the gifts, but
you do rip into them so fast. You'd rip into them so fast. Sometimes you don't even get the present out because you ripped it.
I feel
to
like I'm gonna
pieces.
throw up. This is literally my husband left me. And Uncle Franco isn't really Santa.
And you got the hiccups now.
I don't understand
That
though.
sucks.
Then so Santa isn't bringing stuff to our house.
Mm-mm.
Santa what? You said
Yeah. Santa could be out there somewhere else, but it's not Uncle Frico. And he doesn't bring us any presents.
Okay.
I would know because, to be honest with you, I can tell you firsthand because when I left Mommy and Daddy's house and I said, I need to hit the road and see the real world for myself, for my own eyes and for me.
Yeah.
And I need to go and be on my own. I woke up Christmas morning bright and early. First year, Christmas on my own. I woke up bright and early. I ran so fast down the stairs, I fell down the stairs, slid on my... I ran so fast, I wasn't even running, I was sliding down the stairs. And I got to the bottom, and guess what was under the tree?
I'm going to be honest. I blacked out during the story.
Well, I blacked out when I fell down the stairs, but there was
You
no
fell
presents
down
there
the
because he
stairs?
didn't... He's not real, Meg.
I think
not
I
real.
might be blacking out right now because you're telling me something I don't want to know.
To be honest with you,
Did
though,
you say
that's
Santa
not what...
was real?
He's not real, and he's not Uncle Frico.
Oh my God.
But to be
This
honest
is
with
the
you,
worst
it
day of my life.
doesn't matter because
This
Christmas
is the
isn't...
worst day of my life. This is...
Meg, Christmas isn't about Santa. Christmas is about Jesus.
You're right.
Jesus Christ, the baby, our newborn king. And I actually did want to ask you one more thing before we go and have our own dinners, and that would be, if Jesus was born, what would you give him as a gift? If you were if there were fourth wise man instead of just three wise men.
Sour Patch Kids.
So you'd give him Sour Patch. So wise man number 1, he brought myrrhs. Wise man number 2, he brought frankincense. Number 3, I think maybe gold. And then you'd be wise man number 4, and you'd have, what did you say? Sour Patch Kids?
Patch Kids. The watermelon. No, the blue ones.
Okay. I don't think he would like it though because he's a baby. Babies don't.
Well, but he's going to be
can't have
getting
candies.
older, so...
Babies can't have candies. It also might freak him out.
Well, what
From a
is a
long
baby
time
going to
ago.
do with a hunk of gold?
That's true. Or frankincense. Who is frankincense?
I think he is a monster created by Jekyll and Hyde.
Okay, well, to be honest with you, if Jesus were born and I was the fourth or maybe the fifth wise man, I guess if you're bringing Sour Patch Kids, I would be the fifth wise man, and I would bring him one of those little rattlers that's a key chain.
You know
that
what
rattles,
he would say?
because he's a baby.
I don't
want this. I want the Sour Patch Kids.
No, no. If Jesus was born, he would want the key set. That's what babies like. And then for Mary and Joseph, I would give them one of those trash cans you put diapers into so it doesn't smell
You know
bad.
what Mary would say?
Why
What?
did you bring me such a boring gift? I wish I had
No.
some candy. Oh, look, Megan, the girl that's gonna be famous one day, is bringing me Sour Patch Kids.
And then, ow, I hit my
Meg,
teeth
no.
on the mic. And then Joseph would say, I'm going to wrap my hands around your waist. Tell you, I can't believe we got Sour Patch Kids today. I love them.
All right. Well, honestly, this sucks. Merry Christmas, asshole.
Wait, are you not calling me
And
an
happy
asshole?
holiday,
are you
asshole.
calling me an
Yeah.
asshole?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling
Why?
you. Because you just said Mary, the mother of the firstborn king, is
Mhm.
going to be telling you that you're going to be famous someday and telling me that she doesn't like my gift.
Well, she would say nice things about you too. She'd say,
You brought me a boring gift, but you will be cast in something that your sister is in charge of. And you will be a famous painter too. And you need to
you-
post more on your Instagram.
Do you really think Mary would say that? I need to post more on my Instagram.
yes, she would.
And on Twitter too, and TikTok.
Wow.
And then Joseph would jump in and he'd go, "Hey, what the hell are you talking about? Get your pretty name." It's a TikTok sound right now. Joseph would come in and
Mhm.
say, "What the hell are you talking about? Get my pretty name out of your mouth." And he would put his, his hand up to Mary's chin.
That's what Joseph would say?
hmm
Mary's husband?
Nick, before we leave, I want to sing you a song.
Okay.
And I want, if you feel like it, if you feel like you forgive me, come into the song
Mhm.
too.
Is it one I know?
Nope, it's made up on the spot.
Okay.
Nick, I was celebrating. Nope, it's not your part yet. I
Okay.
was celebrating Christmas with you. I'm pointing at you now.
Mm-hmm.
Sing, my little peasant.
See, I was thinking that when you were pointing at me, it was a part of what you were doing in the song because you wanted me to know that you were talking about me and not
No, I think
somebody
I'm
else.
pointing at. We're in my imagination. We're doing this song. We're kind of at the manger,
And it's really good.
We're both peasants, so that's why we called you a
Yeah.
peasant. But we're both
Okay.
singing
Well,
to each other.
start it over.
Okay.
And give me a shot. And I won't let you down.
Nick, I'm celebrating Christmas holiday with my brother.
Christmas time with
It's gotta be
your
the
brother.
same song that I'm singing.
There's no better time and no better person to spend that time with than your brother. Everybody likes him, your brother. Christmas isn't the same without your brother. Forget your mother, just your brother. His name is Nick and he is the best and everybody likes Nick. No one else has to come to anything cause the only person they want to see is Nick. He goes to the
What?
grocery store and Nick goes to the grocery store and they say, here he comes, we all missed him. Here he comes, we all missed
Why are
him.
they singing
The guy
"Here
at the
he
gas
comes," but
station
then they
also
missed
says,
him?
the guy at the gas station also says, here comes Nick and we love to see him. Here comes Nick and we love to see him.
And
Back to
then
you.
they
Go
see
ahead.
Megan walking down the street. They push Nick out of the way so they could do a meet and greet. Hey, that's that famous girl everybody
And
wants
I think
to
she's
see.
pointing back to me now. I think she's pointing back to me now. Megan gets pushed back out of the way too. She ends up in the road and she gets hit by a car. She's gone now, bye Megan. Merry Christmas to all our friends.
The doctors meet Megan
No, the
and
song's over.
say, we gotta rush you up to the ER and save this famous girl. If she is taken out of this world, we don't know what we would do. Stop helping other people. We need all doctors on deck. This
Whoa.
famous
Hey,
girl
hold on
got
a
ran
second.
over.
We got.
This I
Whoa.
regret.
Hold on, whoa, Mr. Doctor. Whoa, Mr. Doctor. We gotta get everybody together, but we don't have to help Megan because she's doing fine. It's too late for her. Let's move on from her.
It's not
We actually need
too
to help her
late.
brother. Her brother
It's
just
not
came in and his teeth
too
are hurting.
late.
Our brother just came in
It's
and
not
his gums are
too
bleeding. He
late.
needs some help to get to Christmas. Too late for Megan, but it's not too late for Nick. It's too late for Megan, but it's not too late for Nick.
Oh,
Too late
I
for-
am getting
I'm not pointing to you.
better. I'm being healed by the power of Christmas. And I will go on to be in movies that I cast my brother into. Come on, bud. Put the teeth back in your mouth. Put the teeth back in your mouth by yourself.
Wow, that actually did wrap things up really well between the two of us for Christmas.
I guess
and
I'll log off now.
I just want to say
Can't wait
goodbye.
Will you say goodbye to me?
Yeah, to you.
I can't
to
wait
you.
to do the podcast with you next.
We're the only two people here, honestly, and the only two people that are ever going to hear the things we've said here.
I love you,
So,
Nick.
and I have complicated feelings about the way that I feel about you, but ultimately, I think I love you too, Meg. So,
Gotta go. I gotta
go. Logging off to Zoom. Beep, boop, boop, doop. Wow. Honestly, to have seen all of that play out, I would say that maybe there were times that I was.
Drew were stronger than ever. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. You guys are definitely have your issues, but I think you're doing okay, and that's totally fine. And maybe there were times that I was being a Grinch.
Yes.
Maybe there was times that I was being a Cindy. Maybe there was times that I was being a Cindy Lou Who too, though.
Yes.
We're all Grinches and we're all Cindy Lou Who's.
Thank you for listening
and
to us.
that's the message of Christmas, I think.
We love you. We love you. Goodbye.
Happy holidays to you and
Happy
yours.
holidays.
Happy Honda days. Thanks for listening, everybody, and listen to it wherever you can and get it and however you want to get it and however you want to live it. That's my motto, and thanks for listening. Forever Dog.
When I have a demon in my life, or maybe just a small gripe, something doesn't seem right until I confront them and they make nice. The world is full of snakes and whores. Get through the grim that's in the world. Confronting demons with Megan. Confronting demons with Megan Stalter or Meg Stalter. Sometimes I go by Meg.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Confronting Demons with Megan Stalter is executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. Senior producer, Tracy Soren. Produced by Emma Foley. Original theme music by Henry Kapersky. Cover art by Sela Shaloni. To listen to this podcast ad-free, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcasts.com/plus. Check out video clips of our podcasts on YouTube at youtube.com/foreverdogteam. And make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Forever Dog Team to keep up with all the latest Forever Dog news.